guys, welcome to YOYO TV. Today I'm going to interview a beautiful and energetic and a very controversial, sensational director. Of course, here you can see RGV company. So here I am. Let's go. We'll shoot out some questions to him. Okay, come, let's go. Hello, sir.
Yeah.
So you're looking fantastic.
What?
Fabulous, actually, as usual. So first question from my side is like, in RGV's view, what is inner beauty and what is outer beauty?
See, I honestly believe the inner beauty as a word is mostly talked by people who do not have outer beauty.
Okay.
In other words, if I am given a preference between inner beauty and outer beauty, I'll prefer outer beauty. Yeah.
So I'm just asking, like, what exactly, like, outer beauty is appearance.
Yeah, correct.
So
yeah.
inner beauty is.
Yeah. I mean, inner beauty is a more, I think it's a very relative word, because if someone has done something good for a person, but that does not necessarily mean that person will do the same for everyone in a context. So I think the same person can be good and bad for two different people depending on their experience. So I think inner beauty cannot be generalized unless it's in a context.
Which kind of emotion RGV likes? Don't say I'm emotional person, because
which kind of emotion? I think anything which makes you feel nice, anything which gives you a high, which gives you a feeling of exhilaration. Yeah.
So I think about RGV like he's not scared of anything, he's fearless. So from your childhood,
yeah,
till now, have you scared or afraid of anything, any object or person or a situation is like that?
See, I feel fear comes from the fundamental aspect that when you value something, you're scared of losing it. It could be life, it could be your wealth, it could be your name, it could be anything like that. I as a person do not value anything. So when I do not value anything, I don't have a fear of losing it, and when I don't have fear of losing it, I never get scared.
Or you don't cherish anything like?
Yeah, I don't.
Nothing. So apart from women, what makes you attractive? Don't say what.
I think I like power. I like powerful people. I like world events. I like dramatic events which kind of create energy.
So now in this world, like, you are a powerful man. You are one of the powerful men. So what do you want to comment about it? Yes or no? Like,
see, power is something you having an ability to do what you feel like doing. So I pretty much can do whatever I wish to do. So which obviously means powerful, but that powerful might not be a generalized definition from someone else's perspective. So from the time my view of success is from the time you get up in the morning till you sleep in the night, you should be able to do anything you feel like doing, which gives you a high. So I pretty much do that. Yeah.
So few people in this society thinks RGV is a god, and few thinks RGV is a ghost.
Yeah.
So actually, what is RGV? Please don't say human being.
Yeah, no. I don't think that is a context. I think that again comes to the same thing what we're talking about, the so-called inner beauty. That depends directly upon the experience of each of them, of what they had with me. So sometimes who thought I was a ghost also thought I was God. On the other way around, who thought I was a God, again when the experience changed, they again changed.
Everyone says, like, for every person, if someone says about me, like, tell me about yourself, I'll say like, okay, I'm some sensitive or emotional person, vagera vagera. So what do you want to say about yourself when someone asks you to say?
I don't think about myself. I only think about what I am doing, and I don't think about myself per se. And what I am doing is related to my work. And then I can only talk about my work, not about myself.
As you said, you're a selfish, so you think about yourself. Selfish means that. So now you're telling me I'm not thinking about myself, I'm thinking about the work.
I think about whatever gives me happiness, and my work gives me happiness. So as a corollary, I only can expand on my definition of myself related to the work.
And this is a very stupid question, but still I want to ask you, work and women, which one you want to give vote for?
I think I actually managed to combine both of them.
That's a lovely answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's an expected answer too.
Yeah.
So when coming to your movies, So whichever you choose, whichever you pick the movie you want to make, somewhere it has a connection to some other person or some situation. It's somewhere it is relevant to something. Why is it? Why is that coincidence happening all the time for that creative mind?
Because I pick up my stories from real life. I pick up stories from what is happening around, what's happening in the world. My characters, the situations and sequences and the story ideas, I always pick them from real life.
But you show them like as if it's totally opposite, or it's not very much relevant to the real stories, but you pick the incident, but you will not show the real one. It's not my opinion, it's the audience opinion. They say the same thing. Like for example, Power Star, the new movie it's coming. You have you picked it from a real incident?
Yes.
Okay. Shall I know?
I mean, real incident is about so many times actors try to become politicians, and sometimes they fail, sometimes they succeed, and depends on the situation and time and all that. So this is just like inspired from some such incidents which I kind of combined, taking from here and there, and I designed a character. Yeah.
That's but the story is not true. What you are saying, it's
No,
a fictional.
it is fictional, yes.
But the true story is different.
True story, I don't know if it happened also. This is just from my fiction. Basically, by definition, is what which comes from your imagination.
Okay.
So then the question of it being real doesn't exist when it's fiction.
Do you believe in ghosts? Do they exist?
See, I neither believe in ghosts nor God, but it is not a question of belief, because we are talking about entities which are beyond my my sphere of understanding. But I will say I've chosen not to believe in them because it suits my purpose not to believe. So I won't say they exist or they don't exist, but rather believe they don't exist, because life becomes easier for me when I neither do I believe in God nor a ghost.
Till now, in your life, is there any bad moment or a bad situation where you want to cry?
No, I never cry.
You never cried. And for example, I know you have a wife and a daughter. Apart from them, if you want to have a life partner, I know you don't want to be.
Yeah.
I'll give you 3 options: hot, crazy, and understandable. Which one do you want to pick?
In a woman?
In a woman. Of course, life partner is like, for you is a woman, right?
So I don't want anyone understanding, because I understand myself. I don't need someone else to understand me, because I don't look for acceptance. I don't look for a kind of a endorsement. So I don't need anyone to understand me, because anyone understands me bores me actually,
And
yeah. Second one is what?
hot. Crazy.
Crazy, of course not, because I believe in rationality, and any kind of an irrational behavior is something which irritates me a lot. So not that.
But I think
Hot, yes.
But I think RGV is like a craziest person I have ever seen.
See, there's a line of Nietzsche, a German philosopher. He said, if you can't listen to my music, you won't understand my dance. So everybody's sensibility is in direct relationship to what he is feeling for himself, and his feeling comes from his sensibility and his absorption, his analysis, and there are so many factors which cannot be the same for 2 different individuals. So one person looking crazy, for that person also, other person can look crazy, because rationality cannot be generalized.
Like, I usually feel RGV is a teacher to the society, because he does whatever he likes. That is actually the human has to do. That is what all humans wish. So what do you want to say to this society, like to be like me, or?
I do not believe in telling anything to anybody. I feel everyone, I believe very strongly in the Randian objectivist principle, that I will not ask anyone to live for my sake, neither will I live for someone else's sake. I feel each individual has to make the choice for himself or herself the way they want to live. So that ultimately follows you should never ever advise someone. So I neither do advise someone nor do I take anyone's advice.
So what is RGV greedy about?
I am greedy about wanting to see as many beautiful women as possible.
To see, just to see.
Yeah, partly, yeah.
Then in recent movies, I've seen your 12 o'clock teaser, 12 o'clock movie teaser. It's all about again the ghosts and all those things. So what can we expect? Is the same RGV back like he's...
No, that's a scary film. I mean, depending on how people will like it. It's a horror film. I mean, horror film by definition is something which deals with the supernatural.
So what can we expect from that film? Like it's a horror film, I know, but I want you to like, is there any message? I think there's no message from your films. We can take whatever we want. That's the only message. But still, I want to ask you, like, is there any message in that scariest film, or even in the Power Star film? Is there any message to the society or the people?
First of all, the message is a word is very. I mean, is it about preaching someone? Is it about telling something what is good or bad? I don't think, first of all, any movie does it. I never seen a message-oriented film for all the talk they have. So I just think it's a kind of a wish or a belief that say this film should have a nice message. I don't remember seeing a single message-oriented film for all the importance of this question.
So Shiva, we'll talk about the movie Shiva. So everyone in the industry will tell movies like before Shiva and after Shiva. So how do you feel about it? Even so many people...
I mean, see, I always maintain this. Great films happen, nobody makes them. If I knew how to make a great film like Shiva, why did I make flops? So I put in the same effort. Something just happens to be great and something doesn't. Okay, same Ramesh Sippy made Sholay, same Ramesh Sippy made something bad. Same Francis Coppola made Godfather, he made others which didn't work. So I don't think anyone can take credit for making a film. You can do your effort and something might suddenly come out of it, which no one can expect or predict.
But even this director work is creativity. So where does that fragile creativity comes from you? Like, what is the reason? Is there any inspiration?
I mean, yeah, it is definitely. So I think it comes from primarily two sources, because I was a voracious reader of books and I used to watch a lot of films, and I very keenly observe what's happening around in terms of psychological aspects to dramatic events, and I study and research a lot on that. Yeah.
What do you want to become in your next life? If at all there is a next life for you as a human being, what do you want to become?
I want to become?
Yeah. What do you want to become?
I really don't have any kind of a particular aspiration that I want to become something. I probably want to become a director again.
What do you want to say about like Sri Devi Garu?
Yeah.
You worship her, right? You told in many interviews, told in many interviews, you want to worship Sri Devi Garu. You don't want to become like a Boni Kapoor? No.
I mean, I'd rather worship her. I mean, nobody wants to, no devotee will ever want to marry a goddess.
Why is that huge respect you are having for only for the Sri Devi or for all the women you see?
I have respect for women a lot.
You still stay with your family or no? Do you, like, I'm sorry to ask you, you have a daughter, right? Every father and daughter relationship is a very beautiful thing, and mothers and any kind of parents and children relationship is a unique thing. What RGV wants to say about that father and daughter relationship?
I don't have anything. I don't believe in families, and my daughter calls me by name, and I hardly speak to her at all.
In one interview I saw, she gave one word for you, like some crack or mental,
species.
And species, and one more she asked you to Google it and meaning for it somewhere I heard about it. You usually talk to your family as well?
No, very, very rare.
Very, very rare. Okay. And coming to the films again, this Power Star, I have seen one song. Rather than calling it as a song, we can call it as a rhyme.
Yeah.
So it's your lyrics you have written.
Yes.
So what do you want to comment about it? Like,
No, it just comes in a situation in the film, and I wanted it to be very simplistic, like a nursery rhyme kind of a tune.
so why is like that?
Yeah, words, words.
Whatever RGV does, whatever, even if it's not a song, it's not like a pop song or anything. It's just a rhyme, but still it goes millions views or 1,000 views. Or what does RGV is doing to people? What is that?
I think it is just a stark reality. We're no nonsense guy, and I just say it the way it is, without sugarcoating it and without being boringly politically correct and morally correct. I just say it the way I feel, and I think people connect to that honesty.
You created it by yourself, or it's
I
just
won't say created.
happened?
I just happen to be like that.
You
I was always like that. Yeah.
Recently, like Naked movie is released, and Repaka has become very popular with one movie. It's just credit goes to you, sir. So we are hearing that she's going to enter in Big Boss 4 season. So it's just all your credits. Yeah. Is it true? Like, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, but you see, the point is that she's done it with so much of conviction, and if anything good happens to her, I'll be happy for her.
What do you think about this Big Boss season concept, like Big Boss concept, locking up all the 14 or 15 contestants in one place and having so much of fun, games and all those things? What do you think about it?
See, actually, the only time I saw Big Boss was when Sunny Leone came, because I'm a huge fan of Sunny Leone. Except for that one episode, I never saw Big Boss. I don't even know how it actually it is there.
What do you like most in Sunny Leone? As you told, like you adore her much. So
what do I like in Sunny Leone? Of course, her body, and because I love porn, and she's one of my most favorite porn stars. Why else would anybody like Sunny Leone?
No, because no, sir, it's not like that. Because I saw
no, I'm sorry. I'll tell you. Actually, I like her inner beauty.
Yes, that's what I want.
I like her extraordinary intelligence, and I love the educational qualification she has, and I love it that she loves her parents, and she's a very good patriotic citizen. And she's got a very motherly kind of a heart, the way she takes care of children. I love everything about her except that she is a porn star.
Except she's a porn star, you love everything. This is sir, you're making fun of me, right? There's a lot of memes and trolls are coming like about RGV. Have you ever watched them, sir? The thug life, especially the thug life.
Yeah, some I watched. Yeah.
How do you feel? Like it's very funny?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, the people just want to laugh and make fun of others, and I think it's okay. It's not a big deal. So the whole point of life is to constantly keep making fun of somebody else. Yeah.
If we look up to you, like you want to do whatever you want, that is your wish. But where does this all philosophical things and matured things have come for you? Like, from where it has emerged actually?
I think predominantly it's books. I mean, like I said, as a voracious reader when I was in my college, and I think a book is something you can in a few hours you can experience a lifetime's work of somebody's thinking and somebody's experiences. So the more you read, I think the more it sharpens your mind, it broadens your horizon of thinking, and your vision expands, and your analytical powers increase. I think so many things it does. Yeah.
What is your highest goal? Like, if you achieve that, then you will be satisfied. First of all,
I don't think that can happen, because a human being can never be satisfied, because satisfaction by its definition is a state of boredom.
But satisfaction,
because a high is going to come only when you're trying to seek something. When you achieved it, it becomes normal. So then it becomes boring. So you have to get another excitement.
Yeah, in my opinion, like not in my opinion, I've read like satisfaction means a happiness. Okay, other than like more than satisfaction, it may turns into greedy, which may turns into other conflicts.
But I think those words are very relative. No, I'm a very greedy, selfish person. I think they're good.
But you're harmless, right?
I don't know. Harmless is again a very relative word. I mean, somebody might think I am harmful. Somebody might think I am something else. I think that depends upon the experience that particular person has. I don't think one can say I'm harmless.
So whatever movies you are making, so many, like one group of people, like a particular group of people, they are feeling offensive. So what I want to say about them, for
I mean,
example,
see, first of all, see, I do not think about others. And if others have time to think about me, that's their bad luck, and that also proves that they don't have work. Since I'm working, I don't have the time to think of others who think about me. So instead of thinking about my work, they should think about their own work.
so no one can hurt RGV?
No,
Never.
nobody.
And recently I saw like Allu Arvind has given a very long speech, and he even got negative comments about the speech and as well as positive comments. Mostly he got a very negative
first of all,
comments
that
about it.
particular speech, I think he's given that a long time back, and they're trying to circulate it, making people feel that he's done it now, which is not the truth. He said some things about me in the context when C Reddy happened some 2 years back or whenever. They're recirculating that. That is not in this context of Power Star.
So again, coming to this Power Star movie, all of them, like almost everyone except you, everyone are telling that as a story of Pawan Kalyan. What do you want to say about it?
Yeah, but I always said it is based upon some real life characters, and it's a fictional story. So beyond that, there is nothing for me to say about Power Star's story and character.
Okay. No, if it is one character, we think, okay, it's just a coincidence. But lot of characters, this is a regular question everyone are asking you. I know you are bored of that, but still I want to ask you the same
It's
question.
the same thing, because see, all of them are fictional characters.
Even a Russian girl,
everyone,
even a Chandrababu Naidu.
each and everyone. So then it's a question of asking one in particular doesn't arise.
So we can say that it is a false, like it's not true what you are saying. It's
Then
like
you can
fictional.
see it, they can wait and watch it day after.
So what do you want to say, like finally, what do you want to say about
See,
this
if you like the
Power
trailer,
Star
see,
movie?
if you like the trailer, see it,
Hey,
otherwise don't see it. Yeah.
Yeah, you have given 25 rupees of payment for to watch, but now it has released in the movie. But everyone are saying that because no one is paying and watching, he himself made
See,
release.
people will say what they see. People will believe what they want to believe. Okay, so no matter what I say about it, doesn't make a difference.
So that is not true then.
Yeah. See, basically, the fact that it has got 25 lakh views in one day, in spite of Pawan Kalyan fans being against it, is the proof enough of the popularity of the thing. And after that, I don't want to defend anything.
And coming to OTT platform, so many movie directors, I have interviewed one or two or more movie directors, like they are saying, why RGV has such a creative mind, is such a legend, why he want to go to OTT platform,
See,
why not the movies?
first of all, they're living in denial. Theatres are not going to come back for 1 year, point one. Point two is, I am not going to waste my time doing dishes and sweeping floors and all that. Okay? The point of a film is a content. Where the consumer wants to watch is his choice. We have home theatre technologies which are better than screens. Okay? And above all, it's my wish. So I'd rather want them to do their own work instead of commenting on my work.
So all the directors now during this crisis, coronavirus pandemic crisis, everyone are like at home. You're the only one who is working. So you're not afraid of coronavirus or something like that? No.
Like I said, I'm not afraid of anything.
Because you're not...
See, if it comes, it comes. When it comes, I will see it. I don't want to be scared, what if it comes and all that. If it comes, let's see. We'll
So you don't even want to take a precautions like prevention? No. You want to be like, you're leading a normal life.
Yeah.
You're not using any sanitizers or mouth mask, nothing. You're leading a normal life. You're welcoming it. You're not welcoming it.
Because
You're
I do
open
not
to
believe
it.
they work.
Okay. You don't believe that virus exists?
No. I do not believe the precautions will work. If you have to get it, if you have to die, anyway get it. A lot of people were practicing sanitization and wearing masks also got. People who didn't practice also didn't get. So I don't think there is any guarantee of anything protecting you. So I would rather take the chance.
So for every question, there is a logical answering. It's not like you don't want to answer, or it's not like no, yes, like that. There is a proper logical reasoning and all analytical things and all. That's it's really a next level. I'm appreciating, I'm giving a good compliment for you. And thank you so much, sir. Thanks for bearing me and my questions, sir.
No,
I was afraid of
enjoy
like
it.
whether like I don't want this question, I don't want this because I know RGV like in the media itself like he is very what do you say for angry person. But you are very cool. Thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot.